Yo, what's good everyone? It's Yvngrice, the Hypebeast homie, and today I'm super excited to show you my sneaker collection for 2019.
Yeah, going ain't like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow, ooh, she no skateboard P. Bling blow, ooh, she no skateboard P. Yeah, going ain't like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You checking out my content keeps me, Yvngrice, the Hypebeast homie, on the grind. Be sure to join the Yvng family today, the most lit family on all of YouTube, by subscribing. Be sure to like the video and leave a comment down below. Tell me, what is your favorite sneaker? I want to know. I respond to all the comments. Do it right now. Now, I know while I don't have the biggest, most exclusive, or most expensive sneaker collection on YouTube, you can bet that I love every single one of these sneakers so much, and that from my heart I put in the grind to acquire each one. My hope for you today is that you get inspired and that you know that anybody who puts in the commitment can make an awesome, large, fire sneaker collection. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Alrighty, Air Jordan 1s to begin with. The first one on my list is the Off-White Air Jordan 1 UNC. I purchased this for a very hefty price tag on the resale market when these first came out. However, since then, they have more than doubled in their value. And I'm really considering on selling these soon so I could cash out and make my profit. As you can see, they're pretty much dead stock, brand new. And man, as nice as this pair is, it's really gonna be nice to sell. Off-White UNC. A necessity in any Hypebeast's collection. Now, while I had to start off with the heat, you should know I also have the essential. Next Jordan 1 up on the list is the Band Air Jordan 1. That's right, the bread colorway. This colorway is extremely versatile and you can pull it off with many outfits. And of course it has an extremely good backstory to it. Check it all out, but essentially these got banned from the NBA. And the NBA fined Michael Jordan every single time he wore them. But of course, Nike paid it off and it has an amazing marketing story today. Extremely good leather on this one. And man, every time I look at it, yo, this is the hype one. You gotta own it. So you really thought that you'd catch me lacking with only one pair? Psych, boy, I got two pairs. Two pairs of the bread ones. This is the 2013 pair. As you can see, they're extremely beat up. The heels, check those out, yo. 2013 pair, I got these from my best friend at a steal of a price. Man, the bread one, this is a good beater pair. If I'm going biking, or I just wanna walk around a bit, boom, Air Jordan 1 bread. Super nice pair, I'm telling you. You gotta own this one. Now, as much as I like the bread colorway, you should definitely know that that wasn't Michael Jordan's case. Fun fact, the Air Jordan 1 Royal was Michael Jordan's supposed favorite pair of the Air Jordan 1. Check it out. It's pretty much a blue colorway on the sneaker that we already know and love. Super sleek pair, and I actually bought the 2016 pair and this 2017 Royal together. So sometimes I mix match them, I play it up, but wow. Definitely, if you're gonna get into the sneaker game, the Breads and the Royals are pairs you should definitely have. Next sneaker up on the list, a classic. This is the one that has a lot of hype. Check it out, the Air Jordan 1 Chicago 1. As you can see, I really like Air Jordan 1, so I had to cop as many of the classics as I can. But this is the one that's definitely in high demand. Shout out to my boy, Yvng KT, dancer on Instagram, who gave these to me for a blessing of a price. This was also my first pair of Jordan 1s. When I saw the Off-White Chicagos and I knew I couldn't afford them, but wanted to get into Nike, this is the pair that got me into it. I bought these for around retail, and since then the price has skyrocketed a lot. But the Air Jordan 1 Chicago, man, you see someone rocking Chicagos, you gotta respect them, yo. This is a really classic pair. Now, while I mean all of the Jordan 1 retros are classic, this is the one that you want to get. It's really the OG, the Chicago colorway. A grail to have in my collection. Now, while I only have one pair of Chicagos, a super nice shoe, let me tell you, I like this one just as much. Check it out, the Air Jordan 1 Spider-Man. The Air Jordan 1 Spider-Man was based off of the Chicago's. Man, these ones right here, they cost a pretty penny, you know. But check it out, the leather quality on these is what really sold it to me. I actually bought these for around retail, so I can't really complain. But the Spider-Man ones definitely stood out, and I wore them quite a few times now. They haven't really yellowed too much, which is really nice. But man, this one was an immediate cop for me, and I knew that the price was gonna skyrocket anyway, so I pretty much bought them at the release. Air Jordan 1 Spider-Man. The next Jordan 1 up in my collection is the Air Jordan 1 Sail. The Air Jordan 1 Sail comes in this off-white colorway, which is super nice and makes it super easy to pair with all of my vintage outfits. I really like the look of it. It's versatile, it's clean, and as you can see here, it's actually the most worn sneaker in my collection. It's really dirty, but for that reason, I really love it. And let me tell you right now, if you gotta make a good purchase on sneakers right now, boom, go ahead and buy a versatile white sneaker. One of my personal favorites right here, the Air Jordan 1 Sail. And the last Jordan 1 that I got on my list is the Air Jordan 1 Rookie of the Year. The Rookie of the Year is a lot different from the rest of the Jordans I have in the sense that it has this nubuck material. However, I still really like the shoe. As you can see here, the wings open up. That's definitely a lot different from the other Jordans I own. And it even has Michael Jordan's Rookie of the Year quote on the inside. This is a super nice pair. I bought it below retail. And man, I'm not gonna resell this. I like it. It's gonna be really versatile. Air Jordan 1 Rookie of the Year. Yo, I just realized that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright guys, so that's enough with my Air Jordan 1s. Let's move on to my Adidas collection. Now I know this is gonna be a shocker for a Hypebeast. I don't have any Yeezys, but let me tell you what, I got a lot of Pharrell Human Races. Last year, the Adidas NMD Pharrell Williams was undoubtedly my favorite shoe. And while it hasn't aged too well, I'm still super happy that I kept many of my pairs. Here's the one that really started this entire dream for me, the Human Race in red, the Scarlet colorway. This one was my dream shoe as soon as I got into the collection, and it kept me on the grind. I worked minimum wage and made as many resales as I could to afford this pair. So I paid a very good used price for it, and man, I'm super happy to say that I acquired this shoe because it really kept me dreaming. And of course, if you know me, I'm Yvngrice, so I gotta cop more pairs. Boom, I also got the OG black pair. I don't really like this one as much. I almost dropped it over there, but as you can see, it's a lot more versatile, and I think that's what really sells it for people. It also has these cool yellow laces, which really add a pop towards an otherwise basic minimalistic sneaker. I got the Species on these joints, man. These ones are super nice. Can't let go of these OG Pharrells. Alrighty, the next one has a bit of a story to it. Back in high school, I actually walked the stage in this Pharrell right here. This is the Red Passion Human Race from the China pack. Super happy to say I have this sneaker, and a cool story behind it. The moment it released in China, literally the day of its release, I got it imported right away to Canada, and somehow I got them in time to walk the stage. Super happy to say I have this shoe. It stands for a lot, and I really love what Pharrell Williams does with his sneakers. And realistically, each Human Race has a really cool story behind them. I definitely suggest that you check out Pharrell's documentaries on them. Alrighty, believe it or not, I got one more Human Race. This one is from the Afro pack. It's the Empower and Inspire Human Race in the yellow colorway. It's a yellow shoe. Not much to say there. It stands out, it's loud, and I really love what this one says. The first one says Inspire, and then the other one says Empower. It's a basic quote, but I even put it in my Instagram bio because it means so much to me. And realistically, what I'm trying to do here is inspire, prove to them that anyone can make a lit sneaker collection. Next sneaker on the list, I got a few more Nikes. This one right here is really one of the OG Nikes that got to me, the Off-White Hyperdunk. The Off-White Hyperdunk was actually the very first Nike sneaker I had in my collection because I really joined the game when that NMD Yeezy wave came in with the Ultra Boosts as well. So this is really the first Hypebeast Off-White shoe I acquired. And let me tell you, I mean, it's aged interestingly. You know, it didn't really get that much hype. It was seen as the ugly duckling in the OG 10 collection. However, because they never really retroed it or they didn't make any other colorways, this one has an extremely high value. I bought these at retail. Now, look at them. They're like almost $2,000. It's ridiculous. And they're kind of awkward to style. But you can always flex on your friends, right? You know, just ball up, boom. You know, show them you got the off-white Hyper Dunks. Yeah, I know it's mad corny. But nonetheless, it's still a very cool shoe, and I'm probably going to be holding on to it because it was really one of the OG Nike sneakers that really got at me. Alrighty everybody, and I got one more sneaker in my collection. The last sneaker in my collection is going to be the Air Jordan 8 OVO. Pow! Heavy, chunky, everything that a Canadian sneaker should be. This one is super good to wear in the winter, and as you can see, as long as you take good care of it, it ages pretty well. Not too shabby looking. Yo guys, thank you so much for watching my video. It really means all the world to me. Now, my collection is actually getting smaller, and I had a few more shoes before. However, in order to afford my second year at university, I had to sell a few pairs. However, still, I'm super grateful for all that I have. And I know that each of these shoes right here has a story on how I acquired them. And I know that I put in the time, I put in the grind, I put in the effort to acquire every single pair. So none of y'all can be saying that I'm too spoiled. But you know what? I'm still growing. I'm YYC's Hypebeast. I'm gonna make this collection double in the next couple months. But you know what? Let me tell you, I'm still on the grind. I'm still running it up. So as you can see here, even though my collection is shrinking, I'm still gonna make it more diverse. I'm gonna make it better. So guys, let me know, what sneakers do you think I should cop next in my collection? Don't forget to stay young and to stay amazing. It's Yvngrice, and I'm signing off. I'll see all of you in the next video.